As promised, Transport Minister Barabare Creecy will lead a high-impact multi-agency road safety operation on the N2 at King Neptune in the Eastern Cape. This is in collaboration with local and national traffic enforcement teams. Now, this initiative forms part of a broader campaign to curb road fatalities and promote responsible driving during one of the year's busiest travel periods. Here's SABC News Reporter Lerato Fekisi with more for us. So, Lerato, how is this multi-agency road safety operation unfolding?
Very good morning to you. It hasn't started as yet. We just saw road official members arriving this morning, traffic officials, members from the police also here. And like you said, here to lead the multi-road safety campaign, which has been launched in Quebec, and rightfully so. The statistics in the Eastern Cape don't look well. Last year, just to give you paint a picture of how things are in the Eastern Cape. Last year, as we head toward the Easter season, just in the first weekend of Easter, there were 40 fatalities on the report in the Eastern Cape alone, which was double the figure reported during the Easter period in 2023. So it's rightfully so that the Minister of Transport, Barabare Creecy, is here, to come and try and see what is going wrong in the Eastern Cape. And I think top of that is to try and see, are cars roadworthy enough to be on the road? Are people on the road adhering to laws of the road? And above all, are people not driving under the influence of alcohol? Because those three things, police have been cited as some of the reasons behind the high death toll when it comes to the Easter season here in the Eastern Cape.
Wow, Lerato, and you say about 40% fatalities, and that of course makes it a focus area, as you've also rightfully mentioned. And here's the thing, we usually make noise about such campaigns around this time, and then we play and pause them again around this time next year. Have you heard what conversations and towards which direction conversations are steering towards in order to make this an effort that happens about 365 days a year? And what are some of the motorists perhaps also saying there around such efforts?
It seems to be a conversation that's ongoing in the Eastern Cape, because even during the festive season, December, it seems like that's the time where most people, especially in the Eastern Cape, are falling victim to road fatalities. Because even last year, you remember that the Eastern Cape was literally top of the agenda in terms of news because of road fatalities. So the Department of Transport is seeing a trend in terms of accidents in the Eastern Cape, citing the festive season where people obviously are coming into the Eastern Cape to see loved ones or going out of the Eastern Cape. And that is when they are seeing people on the road not adhering to rules of the road. They are seeing people driving cars that are not supposed to be on the road, and also above all, seeing people driving under the influence of alcohol. And there's also been campaigns in the Eastern Cape throughout the festive season and even throughout the year, as early as this year, where there have been talks about how to ensure that people do not drive under the influence of alcohol, because that seems to be the number one factor why the road fatalities in the Eastern Cape are so high. So we've seen the Eastern Cape Board come also and be part of such road campaigns. We've seen them come on board and have conversations, especially with young people in schools, with people in the communities, to teach them the importance of rather not driving. If someone feels that they want to intoxicate themselves with alcohol, rather to sit at home or to get someone who is not intoxicated in alcohol to drive. And also teaching the young people and teaching people in the communities to say, when you are driving long distances, like we're going to see people now on the weekend driving as far out of Eastern Cape or into the Eastern Cape, to take breaks from police. It might sound small, but teaching people that, you know what, when you do get tired, rather park on the side of the road, take a break, take something to drink, take something to eat, and then take the road again. Because sometimes fatalities are also caused, or accidents are caused by people who are falling asleep on the road because they're not rested enough while they're driving as well. So it's ongoing conversations where we've seen the Eastern Cape Liquor Board going to schools, going into communities, teaching people about the downside of drinking and then going on the road, and also teaching people how to get their cars inspected as well, to teach them exactly what is an unroadworthy car in the road, what must you look out for before you take the road, especially during the festive season. We're going to see a large number of people heading to the road where traffic is going to be extremely high.
And here's the thing, Lerato, I think from the time we started with this conversation, just behind you, I'm seeing the cars there passing, going in and out, and I've counted quite a number of heavy-duty motor vehicles that are passing there. You see trucks there as well. What are you seeing basically at face value right now? Are some of those motorists that are there adhering to all of those, rules of the road? What have you been seeing? I'm guessing you've been there long enough to maybe get a sense of actually what's happening.
Behind me, the traffic officials have Yes, absolutely, Mxolisi. Behind me, actually, the traffic officials have begun to start stopping cars, ensuring that they are going to have, in terms of tests, to ensure that people are not intoxicated and not drunk. So going to have also breathalyzers to test the motorists. And the reason why you're seeing trucks in this specific road, not too far from here, is an area called Makman, which is a high manganese port here, where manganese is being transported in and out of Gqeberha from the specific port. So you're going to see a lot of trucks coming past and going past me, but also the trucks as well being inspected as well, to ensure that they're also roadworthy as they do their work, whether transporting manganese or whatever else they're going to transport out the Eastern Cape. They're also being stopped and checked if their licenses are still valid, check if their wheels are still good, check if the cars or the trucks are in good condition to drive. So everyone that's going past here, which is literally the outside road that leads now to Cape Town or leads now to Grahamstown, this is the only road you can pass through to get there. So people being stopped here, and if you stopped here, you're going to be breathalyzed, number one. Your car is going to be checked if it's roadworthy enough. You're going to be checked if you're driving with a license. So everything in terms of law enforcement is going to happen behind him, and it's begun to happen already, to make sure that everyone that is coming in or outside of PE is going to adhere to all the rules of the road.
Right, that's our Lerato Fekisi out there in Gqeberha. Thanks very much indeed. Do stay safe out there.